Hey everybody, it's Brian. What's shaking?
Well, right now what's shaking is Annie's Shells and White Cheddar pasta and sauce, macaroni and cheese. The reason I want to make this today is that I like to make macaroni and cheese in the microwave, but Annie's, as you can see, only has the stovetop directions, which is fine. But I mean, who has the time? So I googled like how to make it in the microwave, and they were like, "Oh no, don't cook this in the microwave. You've got to do it on the stovetop." And I'm like, "Look, if you're eating pasta and sauce from a box, the classy ship has already sailed." So I've made lots of macaroni and cheese from other brands in the microwave. So I'm just going to use some of the methods that they use on this and see if it works. And the worst thing that happens is I'm out one box of, pasta and cheese, which, it's not the end of the world. So let's go. Push tail to open. That's adorable. Step 1, take out the cheese packet and put the macaroni in a microwave safe bowl. Boom. The next thing we need is water, and although we don't know how much water to put in the microwave, most of the time when I make other brands, it's about 1 3/4 cups. So I'm going to give that a try. All right, grab a spoon, give it a good stir. Next step is put it in the microwave. I recommend using a dirty microwave because that's what I've always done, and it's always worked for me. Now I'm going to go with 3 minutes, 3 times. When I make Kraft macaroni and cheese, Kraft dinner, that's usually what they have, and most of them are pretty similar. So do 3 minutes, give it a stir, and then put it back in for another 3 minutes until you've done that 3 times. And then we'll see how it looks. My microwave doesn't really give you a real good look inside when you're cooking, so you just have to take my word for it. The beep of anticipation. Alright, so after the first 3 minutes, it's starting to get pretty warm, but we're going to give it a stir here. And then we stick it back in the microwave for an additional 3 minutes. Okay, round 2. Let's see here. Oh, lots of steam. Oh, look, pasta is starting to cook. Let's give it a stir. Looks like it is really cooking. I think so far we're on track here. I don't think we're too far off. The water is going to get absorbed into the pasta. So rather than draining it, it just gets absorbed. So far so good. Hopefully, the final 3 minutes. This is going to be the real test. During these 3 minutes, I usually take the opportunity to go and get the milk and the butter or margarine, whichever you prefer. I think today I'm going to be using margarine, and get it ready so that you're not sitting around waiting, while the macaroni cools while you go and get your milk and butter. Also, like, you could just drink the milk, take a big mouthful of butter. No one would do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, check it out. All right, let's bring it over to the counter here. Not bad. Looks pretty cooked. Still a bit of water in there. I'm just going to test with my mouth. It's al dente, but a little too al dente, so I'll put it back in for like a minute. Okay, see if that did the trick. Ooh. Alright, now you can see there's a bit of moisture in there, a little bit of a water. But that's okay because that's going to become part of your sauce. So let me just taste this again. Ooh, it's hot as hell. But it's cooked. Good. Next step. On the Annie's box, they say this is optional, but I'm going to put a little bit of margarine. Put that in there. I'm also going to put a little splash of milk. Comme ça. And then I'm going to put in the actual Annie's cheese sauce. Alright. Yeah, white cheddar. Sure is. Alright. Let's stir that in. It's going to look a little bit wet, but sometimes these guys will firm up after you leave them for a minute. So I'll just see if that is the case. Yeah, so I let this sit here for like a couple minutes while I got some other stuff ready. And it's kind of firmed up a little bit. It's still nice and wet, but as it cools and as it absorbs some of that cheese and milk and everything, it gets even firmer, and that just, that's just personal taste. Some people like it one way, really milky and wet, and some people like it like really dry. So that is up to you. I guess the final step, since I've got my Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese here, the shells, cooked in the microwave, not on the stovetop. The final step here is to taste it. So here we go. All right. Still hot. Pretty good. Not a damn thing wrong with that. That was Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese shells, cooked in the microwave. Put it in a bowl, 1 3/4 cups of water, 3 minutes, 3 times, plus about a minute. Your microwave may vary. Milk, butter, cheese. Enjoy. I'm Brian. Peace out.